Hello and welcome to Pico Scope Guided Tests. I'm Mike Wilkinson, I work here at Pico. I'm going to take you through the guided tests. Today we're looking at an inductive crankshaft sensor. So let's access the test. Go to computer, using the top menu, select Automotive and then the drop down bars until you get to your inductive sensor. When you open the test, Pico Scope automatically presets the screens for you, so you've got your time and your voltage, in this case, that we need is preset. So now, how do we connect? We need to connect to the vehicle. So I've got my computer connected to my Pico Scope, and I've got channel A here. So now, here's one I prepared earlier. I've got my breakout leads here on my crank sensor. I need an earth. And channel A into the output signal from the sensor. Nothing difficult there. We now need to do the test. So go back to my guide. And there's a numbered list which explains exactly how to carry out the test. One, connect Pico Scope. I've done that. Minimize the help page, select go or press the space bar and crank the engine. So minimize the help page, select go, crank the engine. Like cranks, it's cranking but not starting. You need to crank it for about 3 seconds to get a viable waveform onto your screen. Let's see what we've got. Now this is our waveform from the vehicle. Is it good? Is it bad? Well, sometimes it's obviously bad, but in this case, we need to check it against something else. We've got further down the guide an example waveform. And crucially, the automotive specialists have put in waveform notes which explain what a good waveform should comprise of. We've got further help with the waveform library. We encourage Pico Scope users all over the world to upload their waveforms into this library. You can access the library and look at good and bad waveforms for whatever component you're working on. Further down the test still, and towards the end, we've got a section we call further guidance. Further guidance is essentially the notes from the automotive specialists that create the tests. In there's all sorts of information. There'll be information on the components, systems, and some diagnostic information. And then right at the end, there's a list of diagnostic trouble codes, generic trouble codes, which you can also use in your diagnostic process. So that is getting a waveform, as we call them, onto the Pico Scope from an inductive crankshaft sensor. Thank you. Goodbye.